is gonna take it. Willie, the top qual in here. Gate is down. Oh, we got a rider sleeping on the gate back there. And a pile up in the first corner. Not what you expect to see with these pro guys, and there is still carnage back there. More wrecks up here. William down. And Willie out front early on that SPX Performance KTM. So getting it done. See if he can hold on to it. We got Massa making his way through as well. Colin following in that third place position. Kinzo. Oh, Colin goes down, and that's going to allow Zaire to get by him. Kinzo as well. And there is TikTok Dylan making his way through with Mosa, Austin, and Colin following behind. These guys dropping around 147 lap times, so they have got some speed on here. Got a rider down in the valley down there. Austin trying to catch back up here to Thomas Corns adjusting now. Guys trying to get over this valley double. Colin down. Austin has to swerve to get around him. Willie's still out front, 2.8 seconds ahead right now. There's Gustavo making his way through the pack, trying to get in the battle and fight up here with Austin right now for that 6th place position. As he jumps down the hill, he tripled down that. That was crazy. I think it's the first I've seen that happen yet. See, are they going to get this uphill triple? These 250 guys, the pro guys even struggling a bit with that. So we got one Honda and every other bike on the track is a KTM. There's Willie out front by a big margin now, 5.5 seconds in front. Zaire trying to follow up on that Ramenco KTM, and then Mosa makes a move around Dylan goes down. Gustavo and Austin taking the position due to that mistake, but Dylan recovers and is able to get back up in front of Colin. Enzo making his way up here as well, trying to stay in the battle. Colin goes down. That's going to give Kenzo that spot and allow Dylan and him to get away, and the rest of his front pack to start pulling away as well. Let's check in here with our leader, Willie, scrubbing the quad and still getting over it. That is insane. This dude is on another level in this game here recently. Willie's got a huge gap already. I think it's bigger than 8.1, honestly. Yeah, dude, Willie is insane. He's fast. Probably one of the fastest guys in the game right now, and he rides only 250s, so yeah, he's quick. Let's see, he's scrubbing it, so not jumping all the way to the downside on that hill. Let's see here. Can he get up the triple? He's not even getting up it, so it's definitely a big jump there. Them 450s have the big advantage on that section, and that is a huge gap. There is Zaire making his way towards the finish line now. See what that gap is as he crosses the finish line. Oh, Zaire makes a mistake with a 16-second gap to that first place. There's Gustavo on that Alpine SCX KTM making his way towards the front as well. Trying to get up here and battle for that 2nd place on the podium. Like you might have tried to sweep Zaire there, but both of them getting through that section clean. Alternate lines there. Let's see if Gustavo can catch back up here to Zaire. Zaire's going to pull away. Oh, but Zaire goes over the bars, and that's going to give Gustavo that 2nd place position. And he's got to recover as the rest of this pack is starting to make their way up there. Austin pushing his way towards the front with Dylan and Senzo coming as well. Your top 5 right here. Where's your top 6, actually? No, top 5. Sorry about that. It looks like Senzo may be in front of these guys. They might have got some cuts that last lap around, so He's got the position, just got to get up there. Austin is in front of him, but Dylan is behind the both of these guys. So Dylan is the one with them cuts. And there is Mosa trying to throw himself in the battle as well. No, we're good. Let me switch to, I'm going to jump into some aerial cams, follow these guys. As Dylan looks like he may not have had them cuts, just made the move around them, and time and scoring hadn't adjusted yet, so. What has happened to Zaire? Oh no, I think he had a lap not count. As it shows him in 17th, but he's here battling with Gustavo for that second place position. Oh man, that sucks. He's got some work to do to catch back up and put himself in the standings. Making some moves already on track or on time and scoring. He's up to 16th now. But that's not a good place for him. He was up there towards the front, so now these guys if he makes another mistake, he'll lose even more positions as he is trying to clean that record there and get that lap back. Let's see if I think it shows him like 50 seconds down, so I believe that is accurate on him missing a lap. He may have just missed the timing gate. We'll see once they cross the finish line as they're making their way about to the last half of the track. Oh, Gustavo is down. So Zaire, if I'm correct on that, that'll give him second place back, but we'll just have to see. Jumping down this downhill, he's scrubbing, doesn't want to jump down the triple too far. And then going for the outside line, bouncing into that outside line, but able to get on in it and stick that bike. Let's see if it changes anything here. No, still shows him. I don't even, shows him in 15th. Oh, Gustavo goes down again. Mosa hits his bike. Watch Mosa. All right, I will, Aaron. Mosa hits his bike there. And that's gonna, Gustavo hits the shark fin. Man. Even these pro guys not immune to these rough tracks and these technical sections. See it happening. And they're hitting them shark fins is just causing them so much time. Senzo with Zaire's lap not counting has taken that second place position now. Mosa putting himself in third. So your podium, unofficial podium right now, Willie, Senzo and Mosa, your 1, 2, 3. Willie with a 34-second lead. Not even 10 minutes into the race. He is absolutely on rails. Watch the leader for a lap. I will in just a minute. Trying to see if these guys are going to get up here and battle. Because Willie is so far ahead right now then that there's nothing going on but just to watch him go around the track. But I will catch him. I'll catch up with him in just a minute. Mosa starting to catch up here. I believe that is Zaire in front of him. No, that's Senzo, sorry. That outside line has some braking bumps going, or acceleration bumps going up around the outside there. So these guys trying to just keep that bike stable going through there. Mosa starting to close that gap up to that second place. Looks like he has taken it as Senzo. What happened to Willie? Willie retired? What? Willie retired from the race after having a 40-second lead here, not even 10 minutes into the race. What happened? So now Senzo has taken over that first place position. Oh my goodness. What is happening? That dude's ping is unreal. Good Lord. Here with Dylan and JC as Dylan gets a little jump there. He hits that rut. And guys, oh no, JC lands on Dylan after that big quad. Let's go up here and find our leader, Senzo. Now taking that spot after Willie had to retire from this race for some reason. Now that gap to first and second is a lot closer than it was. 4.6 seconds. Mosa sending it down the hill, trying to get over that downhill. Getting around the outside smooth as he is starting to close that gap up to Senzio. We're just going to call him Sin. That sounds a little bit better. Mosa getting a little kick. Oh, Sin is down. Goes over the bars, and that's going to allow Mosa to adopt that first place position now. He has got to get away. These guys are running strong lap times, so we'll see. Making a little mistake there in the rollers, but still getting through them clean as they make their way up here to the first lapper, right? That is not the first lapper. That is still Zaire trying to come back after that lap didn't count. Has currently made up to 6th place on timing and scoring, so he's working out there. See if Mosa can catch up here to him. Currently our leader on track. Going down this hill. He's swinging around the outside, not trying to go for the inside and jump down that hill like we've seen some riders do. Is he going to get over this double? Going for that middle line, the optimal line, but he gets kicked over the rut and his bike is still rolling. Sin is going to take over that first place. Aqua is putting himself in that second. Ooh, that was a pretty big cut there from Mosa as he was kicked all the way down in that out off the track down in those woods. Aqua's getting over that triple, and who is that? Sin has went down. Mosa has taken that spot. Aquas gets kicked over that berm. AT making a mistake as he is the first lapper here. There is Colin making his way up here towards the front as well. AT just trying to get out of these guys' way, but still get his lap to count. Trying not to impede the leader's race. See if Senzo can catch up here to Mosa, and if Mosa can catch up here to Zaire. Zaire is in that 6th place position on timing and scoring, but first on track. Oh, Sin makes a mistake. Aqua is able to capitalize on his mistake in those doubles and takes the spot for that 2nd place position. Going back up the sweeping hill over the roller. Trying to keep that bike on the ground, just get as much power to the ground as they can. And then these 250s, you see them swinging around the outside here, trying to get as much speed as they can to get over the roller, the quad. AT. I mean, I saw him get off the track and cut it to get away from the leaders, but I didn't see him take anybody out. What was that? Jay. That was a big cut. He's going to go back now. What are we doing here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. See. Yeah, I don't know. JC goes off the side of the track by the finish line. All right. Let's go find him again. I didn't see anything from AT, so I'm not going to say anything about him right now. All right. There's Jay gone. Let's go find. There's a little battle. AT goes down. We'll follow him for a second too. We heard him. He's riding a little dirty as well, so we'll keep an eye on him. Zyra has cut down to about 5th place now on timing and scoring. Yeah, he's going to. Yeah. Watch that one. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see it with my own eyes, and I hadn't seen it yet, Aaron. That was the only reason I hadn't said anything personally yet. Yeah, he was cutting the track the same, Rambo. Alrighty. Hopefully we got all those guys gone. Let's see what Austin and Dylan can do here. Currently battling. Dylan has fell back to that 13th position. Yeah, I don't understand it, dude. Makes no sense. We had a guy going backwards on the track the other day, so it just, I don't know. It's Austin swinging around that outside, trying to catch back up here to Dylan, as Dylan is trying to make his way back up towards the front as he has fell back a bit from where he was earlier. Let's see, who was that went under us? Hunter on that TCR BMR KTM. Let's see what he has got in him. Currently sitting in that 6th place position. So riding well here. Got himself in the top 10, almost in that top 5 spot. So got a little bit of work, as he is about 15 seconds back almost from that 5th place position. Our battle for the front is close. Let's find these guys. Ooh, is that them? There's Sin in the lead. Colin and Mosa. So 3 riders here. Yeah, it's crazy, Rambo. I don't understand it. 3 riders here battling for that lead spot. Right now, Zyra is still first on track, but he has that lap that didn't count. So currently still working his way up. Currently in 5th. Let's see if these guys can catch up to him and show him a battle, but he goes down. Oh, that's Zane, actually. Sorry, not Zyra. So Zane being a good lapper, hanging off the side of the track. Oh, your internet went out? Dude, I didn't know what happened, Willie. It just, like, you had a 40-second gap and it said you retired. I was like, there's no way. Now Sin trying to catch up here to Colin as Mosa made a mistake back there and lost some time. And these guys making their way up to another lapper. William here on that DHFR team. Swinging around the outside, trying to get as much speed to get that quad. Both of them getting over it, going for that inside line going down the hill. Colin checking up, just trying to stay right there behind Sin and possibly force a mistake out of him. He may try to make a move here up the inside. He doesn't though. All over that back wheel as they're closing up time on William fast. William moving off the side of the track. Oh, but Colin swung to the outside, so he almost hit Will, but Will was doing his best to get out of his way. Not going to fault him on that one. If Colin would have hit him, he was the one that went outside. Saw he moved outside. So now Aqua's has taken first. 3 seconds ahead. Looks like he has. I didn't even realize he was this far up. That PWR I-Spec KTM. 3 seconds ahead, so he might have some cuts though. But currently leading this race, 8.5 minutes plus 2 laps left. So still a good bit of racing. As he is making his way up here to Zyre now on that ramen code. Zyre's still trying to make up time after that lap not counting. But he's going to move. I think he might have got kicked, but he's off the side of the track there. Aqua's taking the spot from him. Now Aqua's is officially on first on the track and leading this race on timing and scoring. So he's just got to try to get away with it now and ride smooth for the rest of this race. Oh, these trees kill me, dude. Zyre's trying to get back up here. He wants to fight with him, though. Zyre knows he has the speed. He was running up there with him, so Zyre led this race for a lot of it after Willie's retirement. How many cuts? Zyre? Oh, no. Aquas is down at the bottom of the hill. I can't check cuts right now, but I will after. Oh, Aquas. I'm not sure. I mean, there's a pretty big gap to that second and third. But yeah, I'll check penalties after the race to see where these guys were sitting. I don't think it's too much. Maybe like 3 or 4 seconds, which is, I mean, still is a good bit, but not nearly as much as we've seen on some of these other tracks. I don't know. It's pretty big, actually. As Colin's all the way back there, and he's only a second away from Aquas right now. As Zyre has made his way back in front of him now. See if Aquas can get back around him. As they make their way up here to the quad. Getting over it smooth. Let's see, let's go to some ARL cams. There's Colin and Sin. Mosa right here battling, trying to get himself back on the podium with Sin. Oh, Sin gets a little wobbly as he starts his way down the downhill. And Mosa closed the gap on him quick there. Sin gets kicked over that berm. Oh, but he goes sideways off the top as well. And that's going to allow Mosa to take that podium position there. Looks like Colin has taken the spot from Aqua's due to Aqua's cuts. And he has 8 seconds on him. He's not too far back, honestly. So, I mean, Aqua's has a good bit of cuts. But now he's got some clear tracks. We may see him start getting away here. 4 minutes plus 2 laps remaining in this race. Let's go through and look at lap times while we're letting these battles settle out. So Colin with a 152 his last lap. Aqua's with a 159. His fastest lap was a 148. Mosa's last lap was a 156. Sin's last lap a 202. Zaire's a 201. Hunter with a 2-minute flat. Simone with a 156. Dr. Gio with a 158. Silas with a 205. And Elias with a 154. Their last laps around the track. It's Colin does not have the spot on track, but he has it on timing and scoring. Now, we have retired all the way up to our 15th place. That is crazy. As now Colin has just got to stay close enough to these guys to hold that spot. Does not have to make the pass, and he'll be your winner for Moto 1 if he can hold it together for the next 3 minutes. Should have put you in this race. Hey, why didn't you sign up, dude? Colin has made his way by Zaire now, as looks like Zaire maybe making some mistakes late in the race. But he has made his way all the way up to 4th on timing and scoring after that big lap incident early in the race. Now Colin just got to ride strong for these last couple laps and hope Aquas doesn't get away anymore. Got about 6 seconds that Aquas has to make up if he wants to get that spot on timing and scoring. Zaire there trying to battle with him. But Colin just riding smooth. Consistency can take you far. Aquas has retired from the race. Oh no, so that is going to absolutely secure Colin's spot now. Believe that'll bump Mosa up to 2nd place, and Zaire, after that big incident early, is going to adopt 3rd due to that retirement. Zaire is scrubbing that jump so hard. I don't think his front tire ever even left the ground. But now Colin, our race leader here, starting to make his way up into some more lappers. Retiring all the way up to 13th now after Aqua's stuff adjusts. Silas retiring as well. So I wonder if it's almost these guys running out of fuel. Forgot about that 30 minutes and didn't put enough in there, and they're starting to run out of fuel late in this race. We got about a minute left plus 2 laps. The next time Colin crosses the finish line, it will be for 2 laps remaining on the track, making his way by Mateo, a lapper there. Just riding smooth, and that is what gave him this spot here. I got you, Aaron. Ali is trying to catch up to Colin here. Hook a little tow rope and just pick up his pace and follow him through to the end of this race. See if he can carry it home. Just got to ride smooth. Let's check in on our second place here. Mosa 16 seconds back. He's got a pretty big deficit to make up here. Zaire adopting that third place position. Okay. Let's see. Can Mosa close that gap up? Standing through them sections there. As Mosa has made the way up here to Zaire. Pushes Zaire out of the rut. Let's hope that doesn't cost him too much time. Server lag? It's not been too bad on my side, Will. There was one guy that had some insane ping, but that's about it. I mean, it hasn't been lagging real bad at all. Mosa's starting to catch up here to another lapper. 2 laps remaining in this race. The next time Colin crosses that finish line, next time Colin crosses that finish line, it will be for the white flag. Mateo being a good lapper, sitting off the side of the track. Doesn't want to impede these guys' race. I got you, Will. Are you talking about the 2 that was taking people out? See, Mosa's standing through these rushes, trying to keep that suspension from getting too stiff on him. Yeah, dude, that was completely uncalled for. As Mosa goes down. Oh, you ran out of gas, Mateo. I thought you was just sitting off the side, letting the leader go by. Dude, that sucks. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. People are starting to run out of gas. Forgetting to put that extra fuel in for this 30 minutes plus 2, as Colin has crossed the finish line here for his last lap. So we're going to follow him around, give him his camera time, as he has earned it here. Sticking through it, made sure he had the right amount of fuel in there, and has just been consistent for the rest of this race. Getting a little kick there, but able to save it going through those rollers. See, still riding through that middle line. You don't see too much E-road starting on this track yet. Feel like second moto, it may tear up a little bit, but still pretty smooth as these guys make their way through the track. Still getting all the big lines, so not hindering him in that aspect. And he is scrubbing, trying to get that bike back on the ground for the downhill as he hits the inside. Going back up over this double and into the trees for the last time here in Moto number 1. Just barely casing that, but getting over it enough to where it doesn't slow him down. And then just trying to find the smooth lines for these sections. Almost getting over that triple, but not quite. There's not much of a lip on that other jump, so not much you can do about it, as he is going up the hill for the last time here in Moto 1, and he is going to be your winner. Mateo pushing his bike to the finish line, said he ran out of gas. And Colin, a long, hard-fought battle, but he is your winner here in the 250 Pro class for the MXOR. Round 4 at High Point. Looks like Zaire has fell back to 4th place. Mosa going to be coming across shortly in 2nd. There he is, crossing in 2nd place here for the round number 4. And there is Zaire. Let's see if that is going to help him out, or if he is going to retain that, as there is believe that was Elias, a lapper making his way through. Going back, getting across the finish line there. And there is Sin. Sin is going to take that third place there from Zyre. What happened, everybody? I really don't know. I don't know if they were running out of gas, just didn't want to race the track. I don't know, Colin. That's what I was trying to figure out, but didn't quite put a finger on what was going on. Dr. Geo crossing finish line. We're waiting on 2 more. And then we will check our huts and everything. Simone should be the next one coming across the finish line. As there he is.